Hi everyone, good morning, and thank you so much for tuning in to our Fact Friday videos. I am Juliet Abdel, your president and CEO for the Westminster Chamber of Commerce. And if this is your first time tuning in, then I want you to be sure to like our page, make sure that you also follow it so you can continually get updates on kind of what we're doing around your community. I'm just going to take a brief minute to navigate over here, make sure that we're live, and see if anyone started to join us. If you can't hear me, please give me a thumbs up or something and I'll tone up my volume for you. Looks like we are live. Okay, so if you end up knowing where I'm at, please make sure that you comment it, because every month I'm going to be somewhere different, and it's just going to be a way that I can feature one of our chamber member locations. So again, if you are aware of where you think you've seen this window before on the blue wall, then let us know. But today's Fact Friday video is actually a topic that I love to address, and that's, there's so much that's going on in our community, and it just seems like there's a lot of information overload. So we end up going to shop somewhere, or we're perusing our Facebook page, and then it starts asking us to sign up for updates or hear more news about something. And then we do that, and then you start getting emails every single day, and you quickly unsubscribe from that stuff. And while you unsubscribe from it, it also means that you get disconnected from that communication or that news that you actually were interested in. So today I'm going to touch on two things that I think would be, actually about three things that are going to be incredibly beneficial for you. First and foremost, if you are someone that is interested in knowing kind of what are the community happenings or what's going on in Westminster, what events are coming up, what programs can you take your kids to, what fun summer activities are there, the best way that you can find that out is on our wesminsterchamber.biz website, and we have our events tab. If you click through on the events calendar, that encompasses not just chamber events, it actually touches on local events that are going on in a lot of our member locations, and then any community festivals, celebrations, recurring activities. So I know a lot of our members have pottery type of events that they'll list on there. Cocapelli's one that always loves to list their trivia night that they do, and various things like that would be appropriate for businesses to list, in addition to happenings like the fireworks that we just had over there at City Park that we were able to get the word out on, as well as Adams County's 4th of July celebration. So that is one go-to that you should be doing. Just wesminsterchamber.biz, go to the events calendar. The second thing, kind of the companion to that, is if you want a monthly email that captures all of those events for you, so you're not having to go to the website, but it goes straight to your handheld device, is for you to sign up for our Westminster Community Connection email that we send out once a month. There's no cost for you to sign up for it. It's completely free. All it is a list through of all those events that we're aware of ahead of time, so you can make sure that you're on top of it, that you're planning with your family to take them to it. If you want to be part of an event, that you can reach out in advance. Thank you so much for that thumbs up. That you can reach out in advance so you can take part in that event. So that is the first, and I will drop a link at the end of this video so that you make sure that you're signed up for it, and you can sign up through however you want, however many emails you have. Just make sure that you're checking your spam filter or your junk, because sometimes when we do send out emails to a mass group, it filters it out. So that's one way that you can stay connected. The second way is actually kind of a newer tool that we started out with our members last year, and we've decided to expand this to our community, and that's text messaging. So we have a text message feature, and if you want to be aware of kind of alerts on, hey, we have various boards that you can be a part of, alert the application for this closes on this day, or hey, there's this event that's right around the corner, make sure that you purchase the tickets before pre-sales close. that type of news, like alert type of information, we send out via text message. And so the best way for you to get that is by providing us your name and your mobile number so that we can be able to text alert you those messages. So I'm going to pause here and answer a few questions that I've gotten from people. One is the frequency of these text messages. So we're also worried because we have put in our phone numbers so that we can get text alerts, and then all of a sudden it seems like every other day we are getting text messages about something, and then we just reply stop. We don't want to even hear it anymore. So we will end up sending no more than 2 text messages in a month. So the volume of that fluctuates. One month it just might be 1 message, but at maximum we will only send 2 text messages a month. So if that's something that you want to be alerted on, the frequency on it is extremely low. It has to be a mobile phone number. So don't give us a home number because we won't be able to text the landline. And try and avoid any of those automated. So sometimes people have like their Google VoIP or any of those types of services to answer phone calls. Like that's not a number that we can be able to text. It has to be a mobile cellular phone number, and make sure that you check with your provider and everything, because we don't want to end up making you have a cost for just getting some news. But I will also include that in the bottom of this video so that you can be aware of where to go to sign up. So I'm going to pause for just a quick minute and see if there's any additional comments or anything that are on here. Oh, looks like Cheryl's on here. Thanks for tuning in, Cheryl. I haven't seen you in way too long. Please make sure that you email me so I know you're still alive, and start posting pictures of your little grandbabies. So the third topic that I wanted to mention, and staying up to date or staying in the know on the go. So the first one was for you to sign up for our Westminster Community Connections email that we send out once a month. It captures all the events that are coming up for that full month that we're aware of. It's the Chamber's events, it's our member business events, and then it's our city happenings or county happenings, so that you're aware of what family-friendly events you can take part in, what business events you can take part in, and then what there is to do around our city. That link will be included in the bottom of this video. The second way for you to stay in the loop on what's going on is through our text message service. And be sure that you're signed up with a mobile cell number so that we can text you a maximum of 2 times in a month an alert about something, whether it's sales that are happening in the area, Westy Day shopping extravaganza that you should be taking part in, whether it's farmers market and it's switch location, things like that. Make sure that you provide us that mobile number that you want us to be able to communicate with you on. And be sure that you click the link below so that you can sign up for that text message service. And then the third is more of kind of news that's happening in the community that's not related to events. So sometimes people want to know, what road closures are happening, whether it's on our highway or what business has just opened up in an area. Is there, what's the newsworthy things that are transpiring in our community? And so the Chamber signed up to more newsletters that you can imagine. If you're ever around me and you click that email button on my phone, you're going to always see about 600 to 700 messages in a given day. And it's not because I'm over here not answering people. I'm always answering people, but I'm reading through those things and I'm flagging them and I'm unreading them so that I can go back and share those news releases, share those happenings on our website, on our news release section of our website. So that takes me to the third way that you can stay in the know while you're on the go. And that's by going to wesminsterchamber.biz, scrolling to the left panel where it has news releases, and we update this weekly, almost daily, but at least within a week there'll be some sort of news information that's up there. So right now I know that one of those things that we have listed relates to kind of CDOT. They've closed a little bit of the highway just for the July month, so there's a lot of alternative routes you can take. We have Jefferson County, who's cutting a lot of their fundings this year year. And so they're talking about what that budgeting process looks like and what things might be affected by this or what you might expect. We also released a construction commercial index. So if you're in construction management, if you're in building, property management or development, things like that, this will kind of give you a sense or a pulse on the national front of what's going on with that. So that's the type of news that we share on our news release section. And if you're wanting to avoid going to wesminsterchamber.biz and scrolling down to the news release component, you can also sign up for the monthly e-weekly. And the monthly e-weekly is entirely different than that first newsletter that we mentioned. So the first email that we mentioned is solely events and what's going on, city, chamber, businesses. The second way was through text messages, alerts on things. And then this last way is news releases that you can get through our e-weekly, which basically captures what's happening, things that you can do to be informed and be more involved as a citizen, as a resident, as a tourist, or someone that's just coming in for Westminster briefly. So I hope you guys found this Fact Friday video to be helpful. Fact Friday videos are now on the first Friday of every month. We will post a specific topic in advance so you can be aware of what it is. If you have a topic that you want us to address, please comment it below, message us, email me, info@wesminsterchamber.biz, so that I can keep it on that rotation for you. I hope you enjoyed the 4th of July yesterday. You were not caught in any rain or hail, knock on wood, but enjoy the rest of your summer, and I will see you back here in August. Thank you so much.